Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, back to my boxing. Now, man, crazy news, man. Bob Arum agrees with Al Heyman, and he thinks the DANZ deal, the $120 million offer, is a lowball offer. Crazy stuff, man. This is reported by BoxingScene.com, right? I link it in the description. Link's always in the description, guys. So it's crazy stuff, man. Basically, Bob Arum says that this fight is bigger than $120 million. Apparently, this fight was $20 million for Dominic Brazil and 50 for the Anthony Joshua fight. And he said this is bigger to do it the traditional way, because this fight is only going to get bigger and bigger. The first time, okay, second time it gets bigger. So that's what Bob Arum says. And he's been in the game forever. He's worked the Ali, he's worked the Manny Pacquiao, he's worked all the big names, right? So this is actually a really big deal. And because Bob Arum is always talking about how Heyman is a cancer to boxing, right? So I'm gonna read a quote for you guys. It says, and I quote, this is from Bob Arum. Yes, Bob Arum, right? He says he does have reasoning for that decision. Arum said, referring to Heyman, for example, Wilder is gonna get fairly decent money to fight this fight with Brazil, and then probably decent money for another fight, and then Joshua and Fury have a second fight separately. Then next year, when Fury and Wilder fight, the amount they were offered are minuscule compared to the kind of revenue that would come from a Wilder Fury fight. That's the theory. With Fury being built up on ESPN and Wilder hopefully being built up in PBC, but particularly Fury being built up in America audience, so they'll know what character he is and so on and so forth. We will look to do at least 2 million homos when they fight each other. So basically, he's talking about how these fighters become bigger and bigger over time. They don't just the more the fighter wins, the bigger they get. That's just how boxing goes. The more you're in the media, the bigger you're gonna be. And but Bob Arum is right, man. It was crazy because a couple of days ago, first it was only 100 million, and then now they said 120 million. Some people were talking about, oh my God, Wilder, he's the dumbest guy in boxing, and he should have took the $100 million deal. He's ducking Anthony Joshua. And then literally less than a week later, they offer him $120 million. So that being said, that should tell you everything. They have the money. They have the money to pay Deontay Wilder, and he can get, the price is only going to go up. That's how you negotiate. You don't just take the first offer they offer. That's not how negotiations work. Usually what happens is when you make an offer, you always start off low, and then you go higher from there. So, DANZ definitely has more than $100 million at first, because they offered it soon after 120 million. Not only that, DANZ has actually raised their prices for the app. It used to be $10 a month. Now they have like a $19.99 plan monthly or a $100 plan yearly. So that's what they have. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. So DANZ raised their prices, and I think this will be a trend for DANZ as well. I don't think it's going to stay this way. I think it's going to be a trend. But that being said, man, Bob Arum agreeing with Al Heyman is shocking. But it shows you that Deontay Wilder is worth a lot of money. And if Bob Arum knows how much Deontay Wilder is worth, he works at ESPN. Bob Arum, even in his article, is still talking about Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. That being said, if $120 million isn't enough for a 3-fight deal, Top Rank works with ESPN. And if ESPN wants a boxer, they're going to have to go through Top Rank. That being said, ESPN is going to have to come up with a bigger offer. So look for a bidding war between ESPN and DANZ, because that's going to happen. It's a fact. Bob Arum is still talking about Tyson Fury fighting at Deontay Wilder, and he talks about how Al Heyman knows what he's doing, and $120 million is just not a lot of money. He's talking about it now, and he's saying that Deontay Wilder is only going to become a bigger star. So that being said, 3-fight deal for $120 million, that's not enough for Bob Arum. And Bob Arum wants Tyson Fury to fight on ESPN, so they're going to make him even bigger by offering even more amount of money. And by this time, Tyson Fury will be a bigger name as well. This is just on Deontay Wilder's side. Tyson Fury will become a bigger fighter, and then the fight would be even bigger, and then more money would be offered. But yeah, man, I mean, when you come to America, man, people got this bag over here, man. I mean, the American economy is basically the world economy. So that being said, a lot of people hop on the first thing, a couple million they see, and that's play money. That's play money. America, we got is the world. It's economically, we're the biggest world trader in the world. When we talk about the world economy, you're really talking about America, because everything's based off America. If you're going to trade with America, you have to buy into the U.S. dollar. That being said, Deontay Wilder getting offered this money is not a lot of money, especially because in boxing, the heavyweight divisions always be the glamour division in heavyweight boxing in America. Everyone knows about Ali. Everyone knows about Tyson. Whether you're a boxing fan or not, everyone knows those fighters. Heavyweights just have a certain aura about them, and everyone and anyone will pay to see that. Especially knockout artists like Deontay Wilder. So I'm really excited that Bob Arum actually agrees with HAYMON, because that basically clarifies the interest with ESPN wanting to get Deontay Wilder, and they're going to be offering more money for sure. So that's big news, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire, GeoBoxing Empire. Peace.